And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. As for the attackers, Edinson Cavani starts together with Kylian Mbappe. Interesting to compare and contrast PSG now with PSG a few years ago. Lee, you played against them in a pretty big contest before the big money came in.
Yeah, the semi-final in '94, the Cup Winners' Cup, they had a few good players. They had the one exceptional one in David Ginola, and guess whose job it was to mark him? That'll be mine. Fortunately, I came out on top while the team did, and we got to the final.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Carvajal plays with Marcelo as fullbacks. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Now Meunier. This is Thiago Silva. Ander Herrera. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. This is Kroos. In possession, Marcelo. An unforced error, you've got to say. But it's a bit hard to have Neymar in the starting 11 and not make him the focus of attention, Lee.
Well, absolutely. He is a brilliant footballer with the ball. Not so great without the ball. He will wait for the ball to come to him. As soon as he gets it, his dream is to dribble at defenders and beat them, and he's a pure Brazilian.
Toni Kroos. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And the Parisians have lost possession. Well, great read there to intercept. Hazard on the ball. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. Hazard. And scope for the cross. Marcelo. He has been deemed to be offside. Not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. This is Thiago Silva. Ander Herrera. Well, I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's always intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
He's got to clatter it away. Losing possession a bit easily. Modric, manoeuvring his way forward. Modric! He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
Well, 0-0. It should be 1-0. It really should.
Thiago Silva. Neymar. Here's Mbappe, and he's broken free. And Edinson Cavani's in position at the far post. And the first goal of the night comes from the Uruguayan, Edinson Cavani.
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. And back in business, advantage PSG. Karim Benzema. Here's Mbappe. Based on recent seasons, Lee, you would think Real Madrid would expect to be going all the way to the final, but they never seem to take the group stage for granted.
No, they don't, Derek. You've got to go through this group stage in order to get to the latter stage of the competition and then win it. They expect to win it. That's the sort of football club they are. There's nothing really I don't like about this team. Everything about them. None more so than they played in my testimonial back in the early 90s.
And it was very good of them.
I know.
Here's Ramos. In possession, Marcelo. And Kroos in full control as he gets forward. Benzema. Benzema! Well, he knows he can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored? On that occasion, all over the place.
Verratti. Under Herrera. Here is Juan Bernat. Under Herrera. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? A very disappointing effort.
Well, he's in a great spot as well. It's all about the decision-making, and he makes the wrong one.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Modric. Benzema. Eden Hazard. He's in control. Eden Hazard. Crossing possibilities. Can he put it away? Off the post and back in play. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Just all... And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Eden Hazard. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
An important interception, foiling them effectively. Modric. He's taken on his opponent here. Modric! And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Under Herrera. Here's Mbappe. Edinson Cavani now. Meunier. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Modric. Now Casemiro. Real Madrid have given us away. Bernat. Here's Mbappe. Edinson Cavani now. Mbappe! And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now.
Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
It's going their way, 2-0. Half an hour remaining then. Hazard. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Eden Hazard. Luka Modric. Hazard. That's a good-looking run from Eden Hazard. Casemiro. Kroos. Marcelo. Hazard. Benzema! Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that, Derek.
And Carvajal untidy in possession there. And Modric carries it forward. Well, let's see what he does next. Karim Benzema in the thick of things. Was an important piece of defending. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Here's Ramos. Casemiro. Karim Benzema. And he's through here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And fired over by Kroos. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And the defender takes care of business. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Into the advanced position goes Modric. Eden Hazard. And moving the ball nicely. Playing with purpose and control. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. Toni Kroos. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Here's Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Carvajal. Marco Asensio. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. Now you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
I think there was always going to be a pretty good chance we would reflect on Kylian Mbappe and his performance. Let's do that, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Modric. Modric! He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
Well, 0-0.
And he's broken free. And Edinson Cavani's in position at the far post. And the first goal of the night comes from the Uruguayan, Edinson Cavani. Benzema! Well, he knows he can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored on that?
Eden Hazard. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
He's taken on his opponents here. Modric! And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Edinson Cavani now. Mbappe! And in the back of the net for PSG, the lead extended to 2 now.